day for the warriors here on the island, and already one of their number has been lost to Nevar's dark forces. Now only 3 march under the banner of the wolf, for Genso has fallen at the river of the rising moon. There will be many more dangers to endure on this quest, and many timepieces must be gathered in before the journey's end. Yesterday, at the stone circle, Nevar's demons scattered the rune stones to prevent the lions from reading the signs I had left for them. But, undeterred, those brave souls found the true path at last. The eagle's journey took them to the valley of the rusted sword, where they discovered the frozen warrior. Though they struggled at first to solve the riddle on his shield, they were successful in the end, and the warrior unfroze to show them the way forward. At the river of the rising moon, the wolves discovered thrall demons guarding its gloomy banks. Tanla, Bailey and Corso travelled carefully upstream, determined not to alert them. But the warrior Genso was less vigilant than his companions, and so became Nevar's first victim. Let us hope this sad loss does not shake the warrior's resolve to fight on. Now the quest continues, and the lions are approaching a most treacherous part of the forest, for it is infested with Nevar's demons.
There are timepieces in the forest of Dawn-time, Princess. I have seen them. They are hung high in the tall trees.
I know it, Harriet, and the demons mean to trick the lions into spending too much time bringing them down. Hurry back to them.
Aye, Princess.
Nevar's creatures will be swift to sense the presence of the warriors in this dark place, so the lions must be fleet of foot, or they may pay too high a price for these ensnared treasures. The timepieces were first discovered by Cyrus many years ago when the magic returned to Alaunus. They contain precious sands of time, which are vital to this quest. On the day of the eclipse, if the warriors have failed to collect enough of these treasures, the portal to Nevar's fortress will not remain open long enough for Raven's mission to be completed. Now, in the forest of Dawntime, Nevar places timepieces in tall trees to trap our warriors. He knows it will take much effort to bring them down, and is hoping the lions will take too long in their task and not notice the fast approach of the demons through the trees. The warriors must be vigilant at all times in this most dangerous of places.
The demons must have been here. This must be a trap.
Yeah. This is where they've hidden the timepieces.
We'll need to get the timepieces.
Come on, let's get these bags. Let's go. Okay, off too high.
The warriors will soon learn that deceit and cunning are frequent weapons in Nevar's armory. These trees may appear laden with timepieces, ripe for the picking, but we can be sure that most of these sacks have been filled with worthless stones.
Keep going, keep going. Come on, quickly.
This is an urgent race against time. The warriors cannot afford to dally here, or the wood demons will be upon them, and all will be lost.
We don't have much time. Can't get them open. Can somebody help me open one of these? How do you open them?
Nevar has indeed chosen vile hiding places for these timepieces, but they must be recovered. or this venture comes to nothing.
The demons are approaching fast, Princess. The lions must be quick and brave.
Let us hope they are both, Harriet.
What are the wolves, Princess?
They are heading for another of Navar's traps, in Green Ladywood, here to use one of the many skills taught to them by Raven.
Which, Princess?
Mastering of the bow, and aiming of an arrow true to its target. It is not easy.
And the demons?
They will be alerted the moment the first arrow strikes its target. The bulls will not have long before the demons are upon them. Go, Harriet. See how they fare.
I will.
Navar cannot destroy these timepieces. They came from far beneath the island's surface and are protected by its magic. But he knows well that the warriors need these treasures to enter his fortress at the time of the eclipse, and he uses them now as bait to catch our young friends. Though the forest demons are swift, they cannot outrun these warriors' young legs. But the wolves must be careful. They must not let their concentration overrule their vigilance, or they will be surely caught.
Okay, Steve, it says that we're in Green Lady Wood. Oh look, there's timepieces.
But there's arrows.
And we've got our bows up here. Yeah, so we might have to shoot the targets.
Yeah,
The timepieces they'll drop. Yeah. So I think once I've hit them, it must drop. Should we get our bows and our arrows?
Yeah, I think I'll go. Who do you think should go first?
You're the best archer. Then I'll go. Then Bailey.
Yeah.
Excellent. Look at our food. Good luck, Thompson.
An archer must be both steady of arm and keen of eye if the arrow is to fly swift and straight. But the warriors must remember, the demons will be alerted as soon as the first target is hit.
That says we've got one.
Right, come on. Red center. Yes, that's two now. Come on, close. Can do that. That's three now.
Princess,
Yes, Harriet?
the warrior they call Corso.
Of the wolves.
Yes, Princess. His aim is straight. He gains 3 timepieces in the blink of an eye.
Then the wolves have begun to collect in these treasures at last. Let us hope that they gather many more in the days to come.
Aye, and that they find the great oak soon that was stolen from this forest. For without it I am no better than a firefly.
We must both be patient. It is but the 5th day here on Alaunis, and the warriors still have far to go. Now quickly, to the Eagle's side.
Where are they, Princess?
Travelling south, Harriet, to the River of the Diving Bird. Navar's darkness has spread over the entire island in the 4 years since he has ruled here. The people who served my father, the king, live in exile, far away from Alaunis. Navar's subjects now are the very rivers and mountains he has enthralled in his darkness, and he uses the River of the Rising Moon this day to entrap our warriors on their long journey.
Right,
The river, the diving bird.
This once beautiful river has been defiled by Navar's powers, and now its rancid waters are treacherous. If a warrior falls here, he falls for the final time.
Samuel, follow me.
Simler, come on.
So Navar lures the eagles with the promise of timepieces, and reaching out for these floating treasures, a warrior could easily lose their footing.
Right, jump. Samuel. Get a time capsule. Catch! Let's get it. There's one here. Pass along.
Here's one.
I got it.
Here's one.
Quick. I got it. Got it. There's one coming.
There's one down here.
Right, okay, we'll get that quick. Go, quick. Quick. Take it quick. Get it behind it.
No.
Get that one.
Right, here's
There's one coming here, sir. There's one coming over there as well. Carol, get that one. Good. Right, Carol.
There's one coming down. There's one coming.
Sure.
One coming.
Right, Mazam, get it. Right, Carol, quick. Just pass it with the end. Pass it with the end. Pass it with the end. Where is it? Right, take that. Quick. Oh,
Yes.
Samuel.
Okay, another one. There's
one
another
there,
one
quick.
coming.
I'll get that one. Yeah, we got it.
There's another one. There's
Just
another
keep it in. Just keep it in. No, because
There's
it'll come
one
out and take it out. Right. Right, get across. Right then, pass it that one, Carol. Quickly. Oh.
There.
Right,
There's one coming here. Quickly.
quick, Samuel, turn around. Samuel, get that one over there.
There's
Right,
still
take them
another.
out.
Oh my God.
Can you open this one? Take this one.
The brave-hearted lions reach high now for these elusive timepieces in the forest of dawn time, but they must be wary. The wood demons are approaching, and quickly. Navar knows well the importance of these timepieces to the warrior's mission, and he hopes now by setting these traps to distract the lions long enough for his demons to hunt them down.
There's one over there. Where? Come on, Nossa, come on! Run! Nossa, run! That was clever. How many times did you get? You got them? I got two. Anyone else? No. Two kids. Right, yeah. One at here.
Princess, close. The wood demons were on them in a flash.
Aye, but they escaped, Harriet. That is excellent news. This was a test of the warriors' agility, and a test they did well to pass. The timepieces they recovered here will serve them well on the final day, the day of the eclipse.
When we arrived at the forest of dawn time, there was lots of skulls hanging from trees with bags underneath. So we thought we had to grab the bags to get whatever was inside, and some of them were timepieces hidden inside, and other ones were just pebbles. To get the bags that were filled with either timepieces or pebbles was really hard because they kept going up and down, and we had to jump for them, and it was really frustrating.
The wee bags were also quite tightly, and it was rather annoying whenever we opened them and found there was only rocks inside them.
When I saw the demons for the first time, my first thought was just to run and get out of the forest, and I'm glad that I did.
When the demons came, I stayed for a little bit, but I couldn't see any more effects that were easy enough to get, and after the demons got too close, I moved away.
When the demons first came, I didn't really notice them, so I was too busy getting the bag open, but Gorhamstrauss is my name, and I looked behind me. I got such a shock because I didn't know they were there, so I had to run away really quick as fast as I could, and one almost got me.
I was the only person in my team to get any timepieces. I got 2. I'm really happy about that, and I hope it's going to help.
First bag I got was full of pebbles, and then the second one I got had a timepiece in, but I didn't know it was a timepiece because I thought they were all just random objects, so I threw it away. But then at the end I realised that I'd actually thrown away what was a timepiece. Well, Della got a timepiece, but he didn't know what it was. He thought it wasn't, so he just chucked it away, but I think he should have kept it.
I was disappointed, but obviously it's not his fault because we didn't know what they were.
That's 3 now.
In Green Ladywood, the wolves must try to retrieve the timepieces with bow and arrow. Corso takes aim 3 times, and 3 times succeeds. This arrow will be his last.
Oh, missed it.
Good try. Come on, Corso. Right, go on, time.
Come on, Tamara, you can do it.
Tamara, you can do this.
Now only one of these precious spheres remains, and Tanla and Bailey have the chance to retrieve it.
Oh, nearly, Tamara.
Nearly. Come on.
Tanla fails to hit the target once, but Bailey still has 4 arrows with which to release this last treasure, and time is running out.
You can do it, Bailey.
Straight. Right back, go right back.
Unlucky.
Get your feet in line. Feet in line with the target.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 1
one arrow remains. The Wolf Bailey must strike the target now, or this last timepiece is lost.
Don't worry, Bailey. You tried.
Don't worry, we've got 3.
Yeah, we've got 3.
Okay.
Should leave our bows and arrows here.
Yeah, just leave our bows and arrows.
Okay, you want to give it a go up? Well done, Costa. You done really well.
Even well-practiced skills can desert a warrior in the heat of battle, when the stakes are high and the spectre of failure stalks their young minds. But Corso did well. He did not waver in his task. Now he has 3 timepieces taken from Green Ladywood, and the demons have nothing.
When we arrived at Green Ladywood, we seen the bows and the arrows, and we seen the targets with the timepieces attached to them. So we immediately thought we're going to have to hit these targets with the arrows.
We all took it in turns to hit them, but they were opening and shutting, so it made it really difficult.
I went first, and I managed to hit 3 out of the 4, which gave us 3 timepieces.
Well, my archery skills, I didn't actually get the target, but Corso managed to get 3 targets, and that gave us 3 timepieces. Me and Tana didn't manage to get the last one, but we're all really proud because we got 3 timepieces.
I think the arrows were pretty bad at the archery, but Bailey did get one that just missed the target, which was close and nail-biting.
The timepieces are precious indeed, but Navar's trickery is boundless. He sends these timepieces downstream now to tempt the eagles into losing their footing and falling into the perilous waters below.
Samuel, can you take one?
Yeah.
I'll take these. Don't drop. Got this.
Even though there are no more treasures to collect here, the danger has not yet passed for the eagles. They must still cross to safety before they can continue their journey. They dare not fall now into these perilous waters, or they will be lost.
You ready now? Go on then. Ready?
Pass me your timepiece. Pass that one over. Well done. And you go somewhere.
You ready?
Whoa. This one's over the carriage, watch it. That's the carriage.
Wait, so I come and help her.
Well done.
Well done.
That's it. That's good. That's good.
Tunnel, the leader of the eagles, did well to collect these timepieces from the river of the diving bird.
Navar will be angry none perished in its depths, Princess.
Aye, Harriet. And these 4 brave warriors will be proud they have survived this most difficult of challenges.
We came to the river, the diving board, and we seen that in the river these were like big wooden blocks that we could step onto, and that we seen that timepieces were floating by. So what we did was we got Tana, the team leader, to go across and grab the net.
Once we got the net, we had to try and get the timepieces. I was at the end, so I caught 2 or 3 timepieces, which I thought was really good.
When I was in the middle of the river, I felt quite scary because the blocks were kind of wobbly, and I thought that I might fall in.
It was cold, windy, and some of the platforms were wobbly, so it was really hard. But we managed to pull through.
I was quite nervous, standing right in the middle of the river, because we could have fallen at any time because we were always reaching in to get the timepieces. When we got back to shore, we discovered that some of them were fake and some of them were real, and we got 2 real ones. The others were all fake.
Warriors still remain on the island, and this day they have collected 7 timepieces. It is an excellent start. When they arrive at the fortress, these treasures will help them complete their mission, but more are needed if they are to be sure of success. Tomorrow the struggle must continue. The struggle to defeat Navar and return this island to my father's people. Next time, on Raven the Island, the lions scale a sheer cliff face as they attempt to collect timepieces from the clutches of the stone trolls on Droon Hill. Bailey of the Wolves needs all her strength and stamina to avoid the deadly seed pods at the Loch of Loarn. And Massam places his destiny in the hands of his eagle comrades when he walks blindfold among the bones of the vanquished warriors at the battlefield of Bryn Bran.
CBBC's trained warriors always have experts checking their safe, so please don't try to copy the island challenges yourself.